Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Odyssey. In the last episode we went to Pirate's Cove, or the Pirate's Fortress, and fixed the gondola so that we now have access further into the fort. But before we can go in there and loot it for treasure, we have to find the missing pirates. And there are 6 in total, I believe. Could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure there's 6. And that led us to Kelolon village, where we found our first pirate in a random battle. Take note that Seth must be in your party for you to find these pirates. If you don't have him in your main battle party, they will not show up. So here at the Kelolon village, we broke the royal seal to get an excellent accessory. And then we checked out the Kelolon store that has some of the best items in the game. Some really rare ring assembly components. And a magic spell called Resurrect. Also, it has good weapons. So definitely check out that Kelolon store if you haven't already. And after that, we went ahead and entered the tournament. We survived the preliminaries, and then we survived 4 consecutive battles, which made up the finals of the tournament. So now that we have won the tournament, we now have the right to challenge King Kelolon, which you can see is sitting on my right with his big old crown. And he's much bigger than the other Kelolons. So you're going to want to watch out for this guy. But fortunately, you can use all your characters now instead of Cook only. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get that angel feather offset so that we can equip it back to actually, we don't have to equip it to anybody right now. So if you want, you can go ahead and put that back on the Cook. And let's see here. I don't think we have any accessories that we can learn off this guy. Nope, we don't. So whenever you're ready, you can run over and challenge the King Kelolon. But you might want to take some precautions before you do so. First thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and equip some planet rings on Kaim and Seth if you want. If you're not feeling confident with the rings you have, you can equip the planet rings to do massive damage. And when you're ready, go ahead and head over to him and talk to him. Or not talk to him, but talk to the prisoner. The second prisoner, because he fired the first. And when you're ready, go ahead and choose I Sure Am. And Cook is a mandatory character for this battle. So go ahead and get ready to take this guy on. I just replaced Cook with Seth, by the way, because you want your 4 immortals. Okay.
Oh no, look out!
So, first of all, let me just say that this guy, King Kelolon, is a pushover. He's not that hard at all. At least he ain't for me. The first thing you're going to want to take note of is he has 11,340 HP, and his element is water. So his weakness is going to be ground. So let's start off like usual with combo with Kaim and Seth. You can have Cook go ahead and cast all Shieldus on the party. While Sarah and Ming cast Powerus on Kaim and Seth. This is our main attack. This is going to be how we mainly start out for every battle. Combo with Kaim and Seth. And Powerus onto Kaim and Seth with Sarah and Ming.
Here goes.
On your second turn, go ahead and use combo again. While everybody blasts this boss with Grounda. I wouldn't even waste any Groundus bombs on him because he's so weak. All he really uses is the move Powerus, which protects him from a certain amount of damage. And then after you've done that certain amount of damage, it just goes away and you can start damaging them again. So he should die. I took him out in 2 turns, as you just saw. Extremely weak for a king. I know some smaller Kelolons that are tougher than he is.
It's not in my nature to lose.
And for winning the battle, you get 20 SP, 10,000 gold, and an accessory called the Kelolon Crown. And for winning, you get the white magic spell Divide, which is one of the strongest spells in the game. Divide and Reversa are the 2 strongest spells you can have in the game. So we now have both, which is awesome. So now that that's taken care of, the next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and exit the Kelolon village. Back to the world map. And then head straight back into the Kelolon village. Because we have some unfinished business there, a quick side quest. Might as well take care of it now, that way we don't have to come back here. Unless you want to get some more nifty items from the shop. Oh, and also, go ahead and equip that accessory we got for winning the battle, the Kelolon Crown. Go ahead and throw that on Kaim so he can start learning the ability. And if you want, you can check out your spells, which you now have the last level 8 white magic spell, Divide. Now this spell inflicts damage on all enemies based on your current HP. So say you have a party member that has reached maximum HP, which is 9,999. If you have full HP, 9,999, when maxed out, I know we don't have it right now, but I'm just saying, if your HP is maxed out and you use that spell with full HP, you're going to do 9,999 damage, which is extremely powerful. And the spirit magic spell, Reversa, inflicts damage on one enemy based on HP the user has lost. So it's basically the complete opposite of Divide. If you have 9,999 HP and you get hit and your HP is down to 1, which means you only have 1 HP left out of 9,999, and you use Reversa, you're going to do 9,998 damage, which is extremely a lot, which is why those two spells are the best. So when you head back into Kelolon village, go ahead and talk to this lonely Kelolon all by himself down here. His name is Capello the Kelolon. And he's going to say that he has some trouble lighting the candlesticks that are surrounding the Kelolons that just did the tournament. And he's going to ask you if you can help him with it. So choose yes. Now this is a really tricky side quest. The things you're going to want to light are these little pedestals right here. These are the candles that you're going to want to light. But lighting one will make another one light up. And then lighting another one will make one disappear. So basically you gotta touch these stones in the right order. There's 10 of them in total. And they surround the area, as you can see. So here's what you're gonna want to do. Look at King Kelolon. You can see that there is a statue just to the left of him and a statue just to the right of him. We're going to number these statues. The one to the left is number 1. The one further left is number 2. All the way around until you get to the one on the right, which is number 10. So it goes counterclockwise. The one directly to the left being number 1, and the one directly to the right being number 10. So you're going to want to touch them in this order. Go ahead and touch pedestal number 2. Number 5. Number 8. Number 10. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 7. Number 2. Number 6. And number 9. So if you touch them in the correct order, the note at the bottom of the screen should say candlesticks left, 0. That means you have lit them all. Don't touch anymore, or actually you don't even have the choice to touch anymore. So if you touch them right, they all should now be lit. Once that's done, go ahead and talk to the Kelolon Capello, and he will thank you for lighting the candlesticks and reward you with 17 Iron Ball of Ruins. So now that that's taken care of, go ahead and exit Kelolon Village. And that's going to take care of Kelolon Village along with its side quests. So after we've taken care of that, go ahead and choose Pirate Fortress as our next destination once you're back on the world map. Once inside the Pirate's Fortress, you can now take the gondola, choose yes to board it, and you will ride it down into the Pirate's Fortress. Note that you can only do this if you have visited the Pirate's Fortress earlier and had said repair the gondola. So once down inside the Pirate's Fortress, go ahead and head northeast and climb the ladder. To reach another ladder that you can climb. And to the east you'll find 2 pots. One that you can probe for 6 Master Thief tools, and the second one contains a seed. Now that should be our final seed. So as long as you have been collecting the seeds as I've shown in this walkthrough, that should be our final seed. There are 99 seeds in total. So with that and all of our seeds collected, it's been a long voyage to get all them seeds. Go ahead and climb the ladder to the west and head a little bit south to find a pot that we can probe for a goddess medicine, and then enter the nearby door. Once inside the area, go ahead and examine the glowing item on the workbench. And by doing that, our Magic Locator is now upgraded to level 3, which is its maximum. So now we can find them extremely rare treasures from the treasure hunt information that we got, because our magic powered locator is at its maximum. Now if you're having trouble finding any pirates, go ahead and talk to the pirate to the right, which is Sed's underling Gar. And if you want, you can choose friend information, and he'll tell you that one of our guys was seen around Gotza. And unfortunately, he'll only give you information about one pirate at a time. So it's just going to be much quicker for me to just show you where to go than to keep coming back here to get information. With that done, go ahead and exit the building and climb back down the ladder to the east. And head all the way over to the east to find another ladder that we can descend. Continue further east to climb another ladder. And you should see a penguin. But where is he going? We're going to have to follow him to find out. So go ahead and follow the penguin around back to find a secret area where we can open a chest. And this contains the cubic music score 9. And you can find the final Pipot here, who is very excited because it wants the puffy seed. So go ahead and give it to him, and it will give you the Bracelet of Efficiency. So the long line of giving the seeds to the Pipots has finally ended. And you can go ahead and talk to him again to turn in the rest of the seeds we have, making the grand total 99. And for that, it will give you the Pipot collar. So now we have all of the seeds turned in. We have all of the special seeds turned in. And we got two very great items from the Pipot. So go ahead and equip that Bracelet of Efficiency, which is MP conservation. Reduces the MP used by skills and magic. A very awesome skill to have. And equip Seth with the Pipot collar, which is absorb earth damage. Awesome. So with that taken care of and all the loot looted over here, head back to the previous area. But before you descend the ladder, head south to find a pot that we can probe for 6 jet black cloths. And that's it for the items in this area. Now that we have all the items, go ahead and climb back down the ladder and head back to the entrance of the pirate fortress. We got a lot of good stuff here, and it's time to leave. It's kind of awesome seeing all those seeds that we gathered from the very beginning of the game to finally know that we have collected all 99 of them and turned them in. And we have ran all those special seeds around everywhere. And that's come to an end. By the way, board the gondola to be taken back to the entrance. Yeah, it just feels good, you know, to know that we have done everything correctly and we found everything that we could possibly find. And it's given us good rewards too. So with that taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey. A lot of important stuff has been concluded in this episode. And on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and get some more awesome items. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey.